And we're back with Socially Awkward and a reworking of day one. Monchi's decided to change some things in Maccon's route, so to make sure all the future videos make sense, I'm going to start over from the beginning again and we'll see the new version, because otherwise you'll just get confused unless you're playing it anyway, in which case you know what's going on. Yeah. So let's just get into this right now with a new game. Monday, 5:30 a.m. Yeah. It's morning. The birds are singing, the roads are busy, and the sun is slapping you with its photons. You rolled around, stopping just a millimetre away from a beam of sunlight. A very energetic beam of light awaits you. Oh, go away, sun. Shoo. You try shooing away the beam like a stray. It doesn't seem to be working. Hissing at it doesn't seem to be working either. You decided to ignore it by turning your back towards it. However, the first day of class hovers above your head. It almost feels like yesterday that you graduated from high school. Technically, it was just 3 months ago. The thought of school just makes your body cringe in disgust. Oh, Mama, I hate school. You mumbled and rolled. But Jay, school's good for you. You should just try and pass it. You imitated your mother. Mama. Oh. Then started to sing. After cringing your mind awake, you roll to the edge of the bed, lift half your body up, licking your paw and groom your bed hair with it. You look around for your phone, from the windowsill to the floor. It was not until it revealed itself by sliding down your butt. Ah, crud. Must have fallen asleep while playing FurTube again. Why does it always autoplay? I never use that feature. You plug your phone's charger in and check the time as the screen comes to life. 5:32. Still got 2 hours. You want to go back to sleep, but you're too awake to try. You look around your surroundings. Around you are just empty spaces. Just the way you remembered. You lift your legs off the bed and search your slippers with your feet. You have the tendency to kick things under your bed, even your own slippers. You let out a groan and slump down and reach for it with your hands. As you finished your quest of comfy feet, it was time to take a shower before breakfast. The kitchen. It's been 2 weeks since you started living here. The remnants of the previous owners, your sisters, still lingers on with 5 chairs surrounding the table, one of which is your little stool. Somehow you prefer sitting on that one over the 5. You place your phone on the table with FurTube on, playing your daily playlist of podcasts and news. You then put on your apron and oven mittens. Felt weird to wear oversized mittens, but past experience has told you it's better to be safe than sorry. You then grab the frying pan hanging on the wall. Flick a bit of oil and butter into the pan and set the burner on the stove to its maximum setting. While waiting for the pan to heat up, you listen to the weather forecast from your phone. It's a sunny day today. Don't forget to bring a bottle of water as well as your portable fans, everyone. Sponsored by the Welton Company. Expensive shit. You have an irrational hatred towards the company. You understand it's irrational, but your reason tells you to never buy from them. Unless you want to waste money over the same product you can get from a cheaper brand. The smoke from the cooking oil pulls you back to reality. You turn off the stove, crack 2 eggs together, and swirl the oil and butter all over the eggs for an even cook. You bit your right mitten off to reach the seasoning. A little bit of salt, a flick of pepper, and a touch of Ajinomoto. Eggs were right on point and runny. You reach for the bread and spatula, raising the cooked eggs up in the air, placing the bread underneath, letting the butter soak and frying the bread to golden. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Serve. Satisfied with your cooking, you placed the plate down on the table next to your smartphone and poured some lemon juice into a cup. Then you took your seat. And finally noticed the mitten is still in your mouth. Phew. After you finish your meal, you rummage through your bag, checking your books, your power bank, and your old portable desk fan that barely fit in your bag. The norm would suggest you use a portable hand fan, but your reasoning doesn't allow it. Why buy a small expensive one? You can have a big one for the same price. You nod to yourself. You put on your beanie and check the time again. Oh, it's 6:30 a.m. Time to go. Monday, 6:50 a.m. You took the train to get to campus. Loopwork University, the 13th best college in the country. A plain university for any student who wanted to have an easier time to earn a degree. This is it, first day of college. I'm going to die. Your anxiety piled up almost to the point of vomiting. It's just like back in your first day every year in school. You curse and scream inside your head as your parents leave you with strangers. But you've gotten used to it by the time you started enrolling yourself in second year. Mother was very accommodating to the idea with the increase of your weekly allowance. Your heart starts pounding, your palms are sweating, your ID is slipping off your paws as you reach the scanner, initiating your start to school. Whoop, 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 I gotcha. You scanned your ID onto the reader. Booklet says to head to the auditorium. Where is it though? That way? You end up in the schoolyard. You wander around for a sign or a marker that says auditorium. Where is it? Did I take a wrong turn? Maybe I should head back. You turn to look for a staff member, like a guard or a janitor. In a strange turn of events, it appears that you are alone. Maybe they're just up ahead? You wander and wander, but don't see a single soul in sight. You start to sweat, your heart starts pounding, your eyes start to lose focus and become blurry. Oh, where is everyone? Hello? You start to hear noises that you know aren't really there. Your breathing quickens even though you're the only one walking down the empty field, echoed by your own footsteps. You stopped in the middle of the open yard, focusing all your senses for presence only to be met by nothing. Your brain tells you to go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. You immediately about face and start running for your life. This was a bad idea. Your heartbeat skyrockets as you run along the courtyard. The pathway seems to stretch further away from you no matter how fast you run. You clench your tightening chest. Oh, not now, not now, just hold on. It's getting harder and harder to breathe. You desperately gasp for air through your mouth, but it's not really working. Instead, you're feeling dizzier the faster you breathe. Just a bit farther. You need to get out of here and the attack will end. Come on, body. Almost. You suddenly smack your face against something hard. Shit. Kid, are you okay? The glare in sun behind the figure, in addition to your tunnel vision, makes it impossible for you to see who it is. Then it hits you like a ton of bricks. You're in full-blown panic. You shuffle about trying to pick yourself up. Your whole body feels like it's on fire. Your heart goes into overdrive. It feels like whoever it is still speaking, but you can't make out the words. The figure grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you. He comes up close, yelling something. Fucking panic attack. I'll fucking kill you if God ever gives you a body. Calm down. Breathe slowly. Huh? Breathe slowly. Stop screaming at me, God. I know. The second wave of pain came, making it harder to concentrate on your breathing. Calm down. You're all right. You're not helping. Stop yelling at me. Come on, kid. Just breathe slowly. You're okay. You're not dying. Huh? That's it, kid. Just hold it in and breathe out slowly. Incredible. Your panic attack was conquered by the power of sexy. You're doing good, kid. Hello, kid? The beefy wolf snaps his fingers under your ear. Oh, marry me. Good. I thought you were having a heart attack. There's no tingling sensation in your left arm, right? Not on your arm, at least. You shake your head and subtly cross your legs together. That's good. Are you fine? Do you need to call someone? You shake your head even faster this time. I guess you're used to it, huh? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Are you able to stand? You nod. Well, let me help you up. He wraps his muscular arm around your back and lifts you to your feet. Vertigo quickly sets in, making you dizzy. Still dizzy, huh? It's his fault you're dizzy. Well, not that you mind. Having those big arms scoop you up like that. Exhilarating. You shake your head side to side. Since you're alright. I'll be going now. I have some work to do. You slowly nod your head sideways to confirm you heard him. Well, take care of yourself. And don't feel bad about having panic attacks. They're nothing to be ashamed of. You nod 3 times. There he goes, walking away with his back hunched to your level, waving goodbye. This has gotten awkward. First, you have your first panic attack in 2 years. Second, you found your first real crush, outside of the porn you watch. This alone snapped you out of your panic attack. And third, you're still standing and staring in the direction he went to, for a good 2 whole minutes. What an eventful day. You decide to move along until you feel a crunch underneath your foot. It was a flyer for a gym subscription. There's poorly drawn wrestler mascot figures all over the border. This is definitely the work of a very supportive child. No one in their right mind would use this as advertisement, until it hit you. You knew Crush was holding these flyers while you were nestled on his meaty arms. Oh, $14.99 per month. Full access to showers and drinking water. Get professional help with an expert. First week is free. Yeah, this sounds reasonable, but damn, these drawings don't make this place look legit. No matter how you look at the flyer, you can only imagine how bad the gym is. Maybe get someone professional to do it? On the upper right side of the flyer, there's one figure in the drawings that caught your attention. Huh, looks like just El Tigre Lobo. Even has the same mask design. Yeah, maybe it's just a reference. Well, someone's going to get into trouble with copyright laws. Yeah. You fold the flyer into your backpack and check the time. It's already 8. Did I miss the opening? Better find my classroom. You head off to your classroom, asking for some directions here and there. Finally, you catch sight of it. Monday, 8:15 a.m. With no sign of anyone familiar, you decide to relax by leaning on the rails. I wonder where John is. Pretty sure we enrolled together. I should text him, see if he's even here. Oh jeez, how come the notifications didn't say anything? There's like 200 unread messages in the IM map. 2 weeks! How can I touch this? You slap the pocket on your ass and, as suspected, someone stole your wallet. Thief! You ran after the thief, but at the first corner turn he was gone. You checked the closest classrooms in hopes he might have just hidden there. No luck. Mum is going to kill me. I lost $60 in the debit card she gave me. The debit card! In a fit of panic, you open up your phone and stare at it. What's the number of the bank? Oh no! You decide to just sit in class and maybe beg the teacher to give you some time to call the bank to freeze the account. Are you okay, dude? As you open the door of the classroom, you see your best friend from 5th grade in front of you. John! Whoa! You jump to John in full embrace, hanging on by his hip as you burst out into tears. What's wrong, buddy? And may I say, this is very gay. Oh, shut it. Can't you see I need emotional and financial support? Did you lose your wallet? Yes, how did you know? Well, you did scream thief just a while ago. And he got away. Did you see what he looks like? Yes, a brown wolf with a huge collar on. Must be collar season. What does that have to do with the current situation? I like to keep touch with the current trend. What does the collar even look like? Oh, blue with weird plates attached all around. Oh, and short. He's like super short. Like him? You jumped and grabbed both of his ankles. He tries to pull away, but he focuses more on balancing. Give it back, you little thief! Yoink! John took the assumed thief's collar with such grace the thief didn't notice until John uttered yoink out loud. Oh, this looks nice. Hey, thanks, dude. The wolf was frantic over losing his collar, but he couldn't move with you shackled to his legs like a ball and chain. John fixes his newly acquired collar and takes a selfie, making a peace sign. Yeah, I'll trade you for his wallet. Listen, dude, since we're classmates, how about you come clean? You're going to be stuck with us for half a year. Do you really want a cat clinging onto you the whole time? Tick-tock, dude. The bell already rang. Teacher's going to be here any second. The brown wolf tosses your wallet to John. Thank you. He then points at you. Oh, he's waiting for an apology. Huh? I better hurry, he bites. What's going on here? Yep, he left you just like that, with your wallet and the short wolf's abnormally large collar on each hand behind his back. What else can he do? At least he got away with your wallet. Oh well. You scramble up to your feet and look away, preparing your ultimate weapon. Oh, nothing? Oh, it's working. He's confused. The brown wolf, however, is looking at you with doubt. Take your seats then. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dragon, sir. Yeah. After confusing the teacher with your unique ability, you had no choice but sit close to the last remaining seats with the thief. Good thing John is right next to you, teasing the thief with his collar. The wolf gestures in annoyance, and since he did his part, now it's John's turn. But John wouldn't have it. He just puts on the collar and takes more selfies with it. The wolf sneers with his claws dragging on the wooden table. John didn't like that reaction, so he tugs on both ends of the collar to insinuate he'll rip it apart if he continues. That made the brown wolf look suddenly sad and frantic. That collar must have some significance. John, knowing this, is holding a sadistic control over him. Okay, John, I think he had enough. The wolf is nodding frantically with tears in his eyes. Oh. John wanted to tease more. It's in his nature, but he hands it back just as you asked. Then I'm charging 10 for my services. Without giving it further thought, John claimed $10 from your wallet. Yeah. You'd expect no less from someone who takes without asking. At least he's doing it in plain sight. Bastard. I'm eating fine tonight. John sniffs the money right at your face. It's his way of saying, don't do it again, maybe. He returns your wallet. You carefully check it to see if anything is missing besides the $10. 5 $10 bills and your debit card. Yep, all in there. At least the thief didn't throw it out the window or something. As you turned back, you saw the wolf holding his oversized collar. He was completely engrossed with checking its condition. His paws were carefully looking and rubbing over every detail of the plates. Was he checking for damage? Looking at his collar, his expression softened. Maybe it's your imagination, but were his eyes glistening? You must have been staring for a while as he glanced at you, then went back to looking at his collar. You slowly tilt your head to get a better view of the collar. It looks awfully familiar. Where have you seen that collar before? Good morning, class. My name is Professor Zale Calum. As he writes his name on the blackboard, both in English and Japanese, a brown and white silhouette passes behind him like the wind. It was so fast that silhouette was already sitting right behind you before the teacher looks back. Eh? It was a brown wolf with an oversized collar, checking what appears to be his wallet. You decide to ignore him. I'll be your advisor and history teacher for this year. Pleased to meet you. He bows his head, but everyone else was complex and foreign to the idea of bowing back. You bowed. Zale notices and directs his bowing head facing you. He mouthed thank you before pulling back up. As you may already know, attendance is now fully automated thanks to the school's new RFID system. So there's no need to check for attendance, it's all here in the system. So regardless if you're tardy or late, we'll know and base your grades on it. Just always check yourself in at the front gates. Any questions? What's with the ruler? Zale just smiles as he unsheaths his ruler from his waistband and starts slapping on his palm continuously. Although your names and faces are in the system, they are not in our brains. So I would like for everyone to introduce themselves, starting with the front row. Each student introduced themselves almost at the same pace. Some obviously bored, some absent-minded, some even advertised their family's bakery. It was like any other first day classroom introduction. Just like every school year, your anxiety kicks in. Your head is swimming in decisions such as, should I add my age, my home address, my social security number? John Tina Lee. Nice to meet you all. You weren't prepared at how fast time passed by. You slowly rose up and looked down at your side. In your mind, you thought you looked cool and uninterested, but to everyone's eyes, you're a wreck. You sweat in buckets. Your eyes are zooming through time and space until finally your mouth starts to move. Jace, Sircap. You take your seat and immediately cover your head with your bag on top. John pats you on the back while giving out his signature smile. I hate introductions. That's good for you. First impression's key to getting a job. I'll never get a job then. Oh, stop being a baby. Oh, baby me. No. Feed me. Hope you like mushy avocados. No. You both smile and giggle at your friendly little banter. As already stated from the beginning, I'll be your advisor of this school year. If you have any questions on school-related topics, you'll find me either in this classroom or in the teacher's office. The rest of the day, the teachers pass out information on what topics they'll cover for the rest of the school year. Monday, 12:01 p.m. The cafeteria was just as plain as your old high school one. Plastic bench seats and tables were bolted onto the floor. The questionable stainless steel rails are still preventing animals from cutting in line. And lastly, the constant unbearable chatter on the walls. You and John brought lunch from the cafeteria. John got steak while you got cup noodles. You don't seem to be hungry as of now. You're more preoccupied trying to remember where you saw that specific collar. You tried multiple combinations of words to find the collar on Google. There's something about the collar, it felt so nostalgic. You must know why. What's up? Blue collar with tags. Google. Just random collars of all sorts popping out. Nowhere close. I'm trying to remember where I saw that collar before. Why? I don't know, it's been bugging me the whole day. You know that feeling when you hear a piece of the song but you can't remember the title of it? I guess. Does the gash marks and scratches ring any bells? Scratches and gashes. A little bit, but nothing to go on about. But why would the collar have protective plates like that? Maybe they're tags? Or a hand-me-down? Could be. Familiars and loopers usually wear them as either a memento or IDs. They look fancy. It's cute. You'd look cute with one if it wasn't racist. Huh? How's it racist? Well, it's extremely offensive for a Felician to wear a collar. Anyone who's read their history would know it's an act of racism to wear one. You should know this. It's part of your history. Gross. Well, I think they're sexy. Are you sure it's not your racism talking? Who knows? Why do you think I have you as a friend? Unsettling. Hola. Huh? Well, nice to see they're okay, little gatto. Well, it's not much to ask. Do you know someone named David Mercy? Shoot, you're bad at remembering names and talking to strangers. Especially hot ones. Yeah, we do. We do? Yeah, we're classmates. Really? Yeah, silent and always angry looking. Well, that sounds like David, all right. Have a seat. David should be here any minute. Oh, gracias. But I can't stay. I'm already late for work. I was only going to give him his lunch and then head back, but I couldn't find him. Oh, you can have us deliver it to him. Really? Oh, why not? David's our friend. Really? The hulking wolf's eyes brightened as if he won the lottery. Of course, what are friends for? John, what are you doing? We don't know anyone named David. I'm John Nully, by the way, and this adorable mute cat is Jace. Maccon Mercy. Well, I'm happy to know that David finally made some friends. And does he not get along with other people? Well, he does. It's just that things have changed over the past years. Oh, say no more. We'll take good care of him. Right, Jace? Yeah. What the hell are you planning, John? Well, please, make sure David eats everything. He's always skipping breakfast. Will do. Gracias. The large brown wolf left with a proud, cheerful smile. Judging by his reactions and proud demeanour, this David must be a very antisocial kid. Kind of like you. As soon as Maccon left the door, John starts opening the lunchbox. John, don't you dare. Oh, relax, I'm just investigating. Ow. You bopped John's nose. No, bad John, bad. You're no fun. Fun is with consent. I know some people prefer to be No, it's fine. David comes in with a wild expression like he got caught peeping into a girl's bathroom. His arms flail around trying to say something. I know you can talk, by the way. David sneers and holds his phone, showing a text message from Maccon. Oh, I left your lunchbox with your feline friends. Much proud, best little brother. Next to text is a sticker of a doggo meme. David made more gestures with his hand. What you can understand from what it all is, what the fuck? David, my friend, my dear friend. What would have happened if I told Maccon that you were a thief? I bet he would have been heartbroken. His own brother got kicked out from college because he stole his friend's wallet. Oh no, John is making that face. The face of a devil with a contract. Oh, here, David, don't let John get to you. You take David's lunch away from John's demonic fingers and hand it to David. No, my leverage. Oh, don't be mean, John. But I want you to play some more. Evil. I'm proud of it. You roll your eyes, annoyed. Oh, go on, David. Maccon told us to make sure you eat everything. Just be careful with John. He may look harmless, but he'll get you somehow, some way. As much as you don't want to be around new people, you see a little bit of David in yourself. Maybe that's why you don't feel uncomfortable by his presence, even though he stole your wallet. Gracias. Oh, so you can talk. David just rolls his eyes, sits next to you, and eats his lunch. Meh. It's that itchy feeling you forgot to ask something. Yeah. Meh. Afternoon classes were just like the morning classes. Each class was no different than the other. The teacher would come in production and explain the subject they'll be teaching for the semester. As the bell rang at the end of the day, it finally hit you. Monday, 4:30 p.m. Oh, Dave! You ran to David, wanting to ask an important question. Oh, thanks for waiting. His eyes speak out what? What do you call her? Where'd you get it? David's eyes shook as though completely caught off guard by your question. It's just that I remember my hero, Tigre Lobo, wearing a collar exactly like that. So I was wondering, are you a fan? David looks at you with some uncertainty in his eyes and nods slowly. Awesome! Oh, it's so hard to meet another fan of El Tigre Lobo. In hearing this, David's ears twitch. He tilts his head slightly and looks interested in what you're saying. Oh, I love how he finishes the match with his signature stance and roar. You tried imitating the pose as much as you remembered. David smiled. He looked so happy as if a child got the present he wanted. David's hands slowly came out of his pockets. He started to crouch down into the same pose as you. Midway through the pose, Maccon comes in, scaring the small wolf back to his normal posture. Hola. Oh, hi. Sure, what's his name again? What were you two playing? Well, cloud gazing. I was pointing at a funny cloud that looks like a hamster. Oh. Maccon's gaze travels around the sky for a hamster figure. He didn't see one. Oh, sounds fun. You're having fun, David. David just looks away. Not making any response to Maccon's voice until... a little. Maccon's eyes water in glee. It's like a parent hearing their child's first word. Maccon? Tom? Amigo? Maccon spreads his arms up to Tom, but Tom jumps away. Maccon, no. What's wrong? It's just a hug. The last time you hugged me almost crippled me. It wasn't so bad. No hugs. Oh. You're a little more happy than usual. Well, my little brother finally talked. Huh? Doesn't he already know how to talk? Well, finally talk more. Open up. Oh, I gotcha. Well, thanks to his new friends. You mean my brother? See, he was waiting for little Davy at lunchtime, so I gave him the lunchbox so I could go to work early. Well, I was surprised when I heard your last name. I never did introduce you to my brother. Well, I wish you did. They could have been best of pals. I doubt it. Oh, and this little gatto as well. Chase, are you friends with David? I guess. Well, wait, how did you get to know Jace? You see, little gatto here had a panic attack. Why did this happen? I got lost and ended up in the schoolyard. I thought the auditorium was further ahead, but it wasn't. So you ended up in the open area. I get it now. Open area? Jace is afraid of open spaces. Not bees. Why bees? Have you ever gotten stung by one? Well, no. Are you sure it wasn't a wasp? Wasps. Maybe it was a wasp. Heh. Oh, I'm definitely afraid of wasps. Look at them go, they're still at it. It was scary, though. I thought it was a heart attack. Good thing he came up to me for help. Oh, not exactly. I'm not going to bother telling him. Well, thank you, Maccon. Well, how do you two know each other? This is the friend I was talking about. Ah. So this is a little gatto I've been hearing about. What? Was Tom talking about me? But are you really okay, Jace? Okay with what? Your panic attack. Oh, I'm fine. Early past. Hasn't come back for 2 years, so it's not a big deal. Oh, really? I'm fine. I'll just do my breathing exercises like you told me. He did great. He's a big boy now, unlike you. What? Well, I recall you told me you tried to confess, but chickened out. Oh, confess to what? A girlfriend? It's nothing. Maccon, don't. Never mind. Tom groaned, rubbing his temple. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe have a drink while you're... I'm going to have to stop you right there, Maccon. Oh, come on, we used to do it. Why do you think I stopped hanging out with you after workout? Well, that's a cruel thing to say. Sorry, Maccon, I love to hang out with you, but we always end up drinking. Your other friends tend to push. Oh. Well, since our little brothers are friends now, maybe we can hang out more. Oh, sure. Hold on a sec. Swift as a click and accurate as a pro shooter player, Tom grabs the passing by ear of his brother like a pro. Ow! Behave. I didn't do anything. Ow, 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 ow. I always thought he was a disciplinary type. Yeah, well, if you have a brother like John, it's the only thing that works. Say, how about you work out with your brother and Jace? Oh, God, no. Yeah, I don't want to see my brother. Ow, ow, ow. Hey. Well, what about you, Jace? Gym, huh? Oh, yeah, it's really close. You could spot for me, Jace. Spot? Like, help me lift up some barbells. Well, isn't the point to lift it by yourself? No, you dork. It's just to make sure I don't get hurt. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, one woman gives me $30 a week for food. How about I pay for it? Huh? Why? Why not? We haven't hung out a lot, so I thought, you know... Well, true, I have been avoiding Tom that long. Yeah, but a gym? That's so weird. If it means reconnecting with him again, what the heck? Okay, Tom. Yes. Oh, great. Well, if you like, we can go to the gym right now for a tour. Today? Sorry, but about that. Me and my brother wanted to take Jace out for dinner since it's our little reunion. Reunion? Except for Tom, we meet almost every day. Except these 2 weeks, I guess. Ah, tomorrow then. I'll take Jace with me tomorrow. Okay. I don't overdo it. Who do you think I am? Well, that's not what I mean. Oh. Why do you get a pass? We'll be going now. It's nice to meet you all. Same here. You just wave your hand goodbye. See you, Maccon and David. Hi, Davy. See you tomorrow. That was a long day. I'm going to head out now. Huh? Didn't you say something about taking me to dinner? Nah, I'm beat. Tom's going to take care of that. Wait, huh? Toodles. John, wait. Hey. Hi. Didn't know you turned into such a social cat. Oh, I know. It's all John's doing. Of course it is. He always gets you into weird situations, doesn't he? He sure does. So, about that panic attack, have they been coming back? No. I haven't had one in 2 years straight, so it's all good. I just ended up in a trigger and wasn't able to get away in time is all. Right. A new school, new place, I gotcha. Oh, I'm glad Maccon helped you out then. More than usual, I say. Hey, he helped me remember my breathing. I'm glad you're okay then. 5 awkward minutes of silence later. So, dinner. Yes. How about it? Okay then. Hop on, I know someone really good. Tom hands you your yellow bike helmet. It's been 2 years since you last saw it. The stickers were fading and the cracks and seams were more pronounced than you remembered. But one specific sticker caught your attention. It was a sticker of a Mexican masked wolf dressed in what appears to be a tiger pattern outfit. El Tigre Lobo. Chase? Oh! You hastily put on your helmet and hop onto Tom's bike. Hold tight. Monday, 5:29 p.m. You arrived at a fancy all-you-can-eat restaurant. All sorts of delicious smells came rushing into your nose, making your stomach roar in hunger. Really hungry, huh? Good, eating here is always worth the money. Find us a seat, I'll be at the counter. All right. Walking around the table area, you try to find the best seats. Well, makes sense. It's isolated, nobody will bump into you. You take a table near the window. City lights reflect onto your table, competing with the restaurant's warm lights. Doesn't bother you. What does bother you is falling off the 6th floor building by being next to a transparent wall. Not even your feline lineage can save you from such a fall, nor do you think you even have that ability. Yep, best seats. I don't doubt that at all. Tom comes up behind you with a plate on each hand. Here's your plate. You go on ahead while I keep our seats. Okay. So many different types of cuisine to choose from. What are you going to get? Oh gosh, it's almost like home. Only Mexican. You peer through the selection. There's enchiladas, tacos, fajitas, quesadillas, tortillas and empanadas in every variety. I'm going to take a piece of everything. I took too much cheese. Who knows when I have another day here. I'm going to eat to make it worth it. You pray for your stomach for tomorrow. With a full plate, you head back to your seat where Tom is waiting with his phone. Your turn, Tom. The large feline seems to be busy. Not even the rattle of the table pulls him from his phone. You take a nacho chip and dip it in a heavy mound of cheese. You tap it on Tom's mouth. Like an ATM machine, he reels it in. You pull away with the cheese to stretch. Tom wraps a string of cheese with his tongue, swirling around like a fishing reel. Tom breaks his trance when you giggled, finally acknowledging that he wasn't eating with his own hands. Finish it up, you workaholic. You hold up the last strand of cheese for Tom to finish. Nostalgia hits you softly in the head, remembering the times you share your food with the brothers. Whether hot dogs, a bag of chips or a piece of pie, you'd share whenever they're around. What? Just remembering something. And what's that? Oh, just a certain workaholic. It's me, isn't it? Yep. What did you remember? I remember I was coming over with pizza for our weekly versus bout. First thing I saw was a skeleton of a lion on the table. But that wasn't the most memorable. The most memorable was the skeleton came to life and attacked me like an RPG and took all the pizza. That was the funniest and scariest thing that ever happened in my RPG life. I'm sorry for that. Oh, don't be. We got to play Tekken and you all left out the crust. I'm sorry. Oh, no harm done. I like the crust. Speaking of which, go get your crusts. I'll do that. Look at my jacket, will you? Will do. Monday, 6:05 p.m. You and Tom enjoy the evening meal together. You've stuffed yourself silly to the point of almost falling into a food coma. Your pride tells you to eat as much as you can for your benefactor's money, even though your benefactor is eating slowly while reading the news on his phone. Ew, I'm stuffed. Maybe you should eat a little slower. But it's so good. Well, there's no time limit beside closing hours, so savour it next time. Next time. Heh. So, how's your first day of college? Ain't so-so. It's better than high school, that's for sure. No more uniforms, no more sweating in the corner. Well, teacher's weird, though. Tom pauses and ponders. He's wearing a kimono outfit. A kimono? Those Japanese outfits you see in mangas. Oh, right, yeah, Sim. It's Sale. Oh, Sale. Heh, he's my homeroom teacher for first year, too. A bit weird, but he's a good guy. He wears a ruler on his waist. I guess he's still weird, but he does his best to teach at least. That's what's important. We just have a ton of passion for Japan. Hopefully he teaches the right history for the exams. Good luck. How about your classmates? Anyone interesting? If I recall correctly, you've already met David. Alright, so how is he interesting? Well, he's a fan of El Tigre Lobo, the Mexican wrestler. He's not just a Mexican wrestler. He's the best. Your fanboying is showing. Oh gosh, it's been years since I saw a match of El Tigre Lobo. Uh-huh. So why'd you stop watching? I don't know, I guess I grew out of it when we started hanging out. So, why'd you like El Tigre Lobo so much? I don't think it me, okay? Since when I was a kid. Of course. Well, I guess as a kid I looked up to him as a role model. How is breaking bones and destroying lives a role model? He only does it to villains. I see. Isn't that a bit violent for a 12-year-old to watch? I think I was still 10 at that time. Mom even brought me to one of his shows. Go on. Well, the story was great. For a kid, that is. When I think about it now, it's pretty cliche. Well, tell me about it. Truth be told, I wasn't really interested in those shows back then. Okay. So El Tigre Lobo has a sidekick called Leos de la Noche, a lion dressed as the night. A criminal in the guise of justice, a henchman of El Diablo. It was up to Leos de la Noche to learn all the moves of El Tigre Lobo if El Tigre Lobo reaches El Diablo's hideout. Oh, wait, so how did Leos de la Noche become El Tigre Lobo's sidekick? Leos de la Noche's father, spoilers, was El Tigre Lobo's master. El Tigre Lobo or Leos de la... This is a hard name to say. El Tigre Lobo's or Leos de la Noche's father didn't want to teach his moves or evil, so he chose El Tigre Lobo because of the pureness of his heart. Wow, that's so corny. I know, I'm getting embarrassed just talking about it. Bet you're enjoying it though, so go on. Talk more about it, I'll listen. Oh, no, you ruined the moment. Just Google it. Oh, but you're so into it. Yeah, so embarrassing. I'm going to drown myself in ice cream. Heh. Tom takes you home on his bike. Upon reaching the first quarter of the bridge, you've got to mention something. Oh, take the left after the exit. But your house is that way. Oh, not for me it ain't. Just for a brief second, the bike swerves, causing you to wobble. The wobbling causes the swerve to increase for a few more seconds till the bike balances itself naturally. For a while, Tom begins to slow down. Tom parks the bike to the nearest rest spot. An empty spot with benches on the side in the middle of the bridge. Let's rest here for a bit. Tom parks the bike on the rails. You hop off your seat and wait for Tom to securely lock the bike to the rails. Your anxiety kicks in, wondering why Tom stopped in the middle of the bridge. That should do it. Why are we here, Tom? Well, like I said, I just wanted to rest. Tom walks to the bench and presses his palm on the seat, making sure it's dry before he places his rump on it. He looks at you and pats the bench next to him. You take it as a cue to sit next to him. You look around wondering what's going on. Well, is it about where I live? Maybe, or maybe I'm just resting my feet after cycling 3 hours today. Plus another hour with a very heavy load. Why not take off your helmet? Yeah. You hesitate and look around. But no one's here but us, Chase. With that, you take off your helmet. You reached out for the beanie in your pocket, but got preoccupied Tom's rough hands ruffling your hair. You've gotten big. Oh, Tom, quit it. Tom keeps it up for a few seconds before letting go. So, why'd you move out? Oh, it's not technically moving out. Remember my parents own a whole apartment block? Oh, right, it's close to the college. Yep, that's one reason why I moved. One reason, so there's another? Well, I was getting to that. Second reason, my parents find it handy to have me look after the apartment building and the tenants if they have any problems when their room blows up. I hope you don't mean that literally. Yeah, it's more like flipping breakers and stuff. I get it now. It's a good plan. It's close to the school, you get a room of your own, and they get free labour. If only it was just flipping breakers and changing light bulbs, though. It's not? No, it's changing the whole power line. It was hell. One of the tenants used one socket to power all of their appliances with an extension cord. I swear to God, he wanted to burn the whole apartment down. And there was this old lady who threw organic trash on the roof. The fucking roof. Oh, was she senile? No, she was this mountain lion lady who came down from the mountains. Their traditions were a little primitive. Mom says it was to fatten the birds so they can eat them. I did hear from a documentary that the mountain folks do that. Fuck that tradition. Someone needs to tell them to do it on their own property. You should tell her next time. Yeah, I'll tell her when we bump into each other. But the children. Those little shits drew on the wall. Who do you think is going to clean that when they leave? Yeah, I'm guessing you. I'm not bothering with the pot and feed it to the parents. 4 out of 10 of the tenants are so problematic. My room also has its problems. I heard zapping noise in the walls. So I asked for some money from my parents for materials and then started ripping off the walls just to find where the short is and... You continue to rant about your days in the apartment building, fixing, cleaning, washing, rewiring, getting zapped, getting fingers crushed and sweating in the hot sun. While Tom just listens as he escorts you to your apartment. I haven't been here since we were 15. I don't remember why we came here though. Me too. Oh well, I guess this is where we part. Yeah, pretty much. Oh hey, how about we do a housewarming? Housewarming? I just think it was an excuse to bring friends over to have a little drink. I don't drink. It's a figure of speech. I'm not allowing you to drink. Who are you? You my mom? Your big brother. Oh, I'm scared. Tom grabs a hold of your whiskers and pulls. Oh! You try to counter by reaching for his, but he stops you with his long arm. No fair. Well, of course it's not. I'm older, stronger and better looking than you, like a big brother should. Let go. Tom lets go and you tap on your cheeks, ensuring if none of them were pulled out. We'll talk about the housewarming tomorrow. Catch some Zeds, Jace. He starts to pedal off into the distance, but didn't miss his chance to wave goodbye before turning a corner. You wave back knowing you probably didn't see him. You did it anyway. Monday, 7:10 p.m. The living room. It's been 2 weeks and yet you still can't find the switch. Oh, damn it, where's the switch? You slide your paws on the wall based on the location of the switch on memory, feeling for any bump of a switch. Ow! The immediate bright light burns your retinas with the power of 1,000 suns. For a millisecond. You rub your eyes and let out a groan. I'm home. You yell out in an empty apartment building. Oh, not like anyone's here. You threw yourself onto the couch, sighing before wiggling your bag off your shoulders to the floor. You take off your beanie and toss it onto the nearby table. You roll onto your side and recollect the day. I got to meet someone new. Marco? Mac? Damn it, I can't remember. All I remember is Mac. He's pretty cute. What if he's gay? If he is. Oh, the things I do to those pecs. You found by over Maccon's body in the bathroom, getting ready for a nice shower for bed. Wonder what he likes for lunch as you brush your teeth. Wonder if he likes chubby guys as you step in the shower. Wonder if he'd hold you behind and give you a wet kiss on the cheeks as you get excited. Wonder if you should fix the heater as the cold water shrink the excitement away. Ah, cold. Monday, 8:43 p.m. You put on your soft, silky cotton PJ shorts and waddle to your bed. Picking up the biggest pillow on your bed and begin slamming it down. You pick up your phone from the windowsill and face it away from you to lock the phone with your finger to avoid burning your retinas from the bright LCD. As soon as your eyes adjust, you take a look at your notifications. Tom? Jace, is this you? It is Tom. Yes, sir. Hey, just checking if this was still your number. It still is. Or is it? The emoji's a dead giveaway, Jace. Or is it? You're the only one in this world who ends a sentence with an emoji, Jace. Lol. Did you have a good time tonight? Why, yes, good sir. It was a pleasant evening. Well, good sir, I'm most obliged to read that. Oh, snarky rich laugh. Lol, XD. It's been almost 2 years since you last texted with Tom. It felt right, almost if a piece of you came back and fit snugly back in. You screw up the last conversation you had with him. Wondered how it ended up like this. The last message was from you. It read as, congratulations, smiley face. Oh hey, I bring a towel tomorrow. A towel to school? For Jim, you dork. Alright, that. Okay, sad cat emoji. Hey, it's good for you. You did drown yourself in ice cream today. Hope that's not you sleeping. Yeah, I'll let you go back to sleep. Later, Jace. Good night, Tom. And there we go. That is as far as the reworked Maccon route goes. And we'll pick up the next Maccon update in the next video. And slight change of my original plan. I was going to do Tom's route, but given the number of VNs I've now got going on, I'm kind of restricting myself from any new VNs. Just one route. So you can get the VN yourself, play it, and see all the other ones. But just to make things easier on myself and not get too far behind. That's going to be the new thing from now on going out. And there's another after-class update I have to do soon. There's Minotaur Hotels and Tennis Aces to be done. Kimi is due out soon. There's another Far Beyond the World to do. Password Roswell's root, and there's a password update in 2 days. Plus the new Maccon update for Socially Awkward at some point. So yeah, there's a lot to be done. So that's why I'm going to stick now just one route per VN, unless I've already started doing more, in which case we'll carry on with that. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to Monchi for doing all these. And of course you can support Monchi with Patreon. I timed that perfectly, didn't I? So yeah, I'll put all the details. You can support him there, or just go on itch and download it and give good reviews and that kind of thing. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.